If you're over 60, you probably know that nothing disrupts a good night's sleep quite like that sudden, sharp pain shooting through your calf in the middle of the night. It feels like your muscle is twisting, tightening, almost as if someone grabbed it and refused to let go. You try to stretch, you rub the spot, you might even get up to walk it off, but it keeps coming back. And the worst part? It's not just about pain. It's about the fear that comes after. Because every time it happens, it reminds you of something deeper, that your muscles, once strong and steady, are starting to weaken. But what if I told you these cramps aren't just a normal part of aging? What if your body is simply trying to tell you something that you can fix naturally? If you often wake up with painful leg cramps, stiffness, or fatigue, today's video could truly change your life because we're breaking down the top 3 foods proven by research to prevent leg cramps and rebuild muscle strength naturally. No supplements, no fancy powders, just real, everyday foods that work with your body, not against it. Now, before we dive in, take a second to comment below. Where are you joining from today? Are leg cramps something you've been struggling with lately? Your answers help us understand your experiences and make every episode more helpful. All right, let's begin with something simple but incredibly powerful: eggs.
1. Eggs, the unsung hero of muscle health. When most people think about eggs, they think of breakfast, scrambled, boiled, maybe a sunny side up with toast. But what if I told you that humble egg on your plate might be the single most powerful weapon against age-related muscle cramps? Let's unpack why. The protein connection. Muscle cramps often start when the body can't properly repair or fuel its muscle tissue. And one of the main culprits? Protein deficiency. As we age, our muscles lose mass, a process called sarcopenia. It's slow and silent. You don't notice it at first, but over time, everyday tasks like climbing stairs, standing from a chair, or even carrying groceries start to feel heavier. That's because your muscle fibers are breaking down faster than your body can rebuild them. Now, here's where eggs come in. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair muscle fibers. These amino acids, particularly leucine, valine, and isoleucine, act like the building blocks for recovery. They don't just rebuild, they protect your muscles, keeping them firm, flexible, and resistant to cramps. When your muscle fibers are well-nourished, they don't misfire as often. That means fewer painful spasms, smoother movements, and more stable balance, especially for seniors who already struggle with muscle fatigue or weakness. So when you start your day with an egg, you're not just having breakfast, you're fueling your body's muscle repair system. The vitamin D advantage. But eggs offer more than just protein. They're also one of the few natural foods that contain vitamin D, a critical nutrient for both muscle and nerve health. See, vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, the mineral that enables muscles to contract and relax properly. When you're deficient in vitamin D, your muscles can't function smoothly. They become weak, stiff, and more prone to cramping. Unfortunately, studies show that nearly 60% of seniors are low in vitamin D, often without realizing it. That's because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D, and many of us spend less time outdoors. But here's the good news. Just 2 eggs per day can give your muscles a small but steady dose of this vital vitamin. While it won't replace sunlight entirely, it helps fill in the gaps, especially when paired with fortified milk or a few minutes of gentle morning sun. So, think of it this way. Every time you eat an egg, You're not only feeding your muscles, you're helping your body absorb the nutrients they depend on. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector. Let's talk about another silent hero found in eggs, vitamin B12. If you've ever felt tingling, burning, or numbness in your legs or feet, you might already be familiar with what B12 deficiency feels like. This vitamin is essential for maintaining healthy nerves, the ones that send signals from your brain to your muscles. Without enough B12, those signals get scrambled. Your nerves misfire, your muscles contract when they shouldn't, and before you know it, you're clutching your leg in pain from another cramp. Now, here's the catch. As you age, your stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to absorb B12 from food. That's why up to 20% of adults over 60 are deficient. Eggs offer an easy solution. They're naturally rich in B12 and easy to digest. Unlike red meat, which can be heavy on the digestive system, eggs give you the same vitamin boost without the strain. So, by including eggs in your daily meals, you're giving your muscles a double layer of protection: fuel for strength and nutrients for nerve control. Timing matters. When to eat eggs. Now you might be wondering, when is the best time to eat eggs to prevent leg cramps? Interestingly, timing plays a big role in how your muscles recover. Eating a protein-rich meal like eggs in the morning kickstarts muscle repair after a night of rest. But having them in the evening can also help your body rebuild tissues while you sleep. That's because your muscles go into recovery mode at night. If you give them enough protein before bed, they'll use it to strengthen fibers, restore glycogen, and reduce inflammation, making cramps less likely to strike during the night. So, you can enjoy eggs at either end of the day, breakfast or dinner, and still reap the same muscle-saving benefits. The cholesterol myth. Busted. Now, let's clear up one of the biggest myths surrounding eggs: cholesterol. For years, people were told to limit eggs because they raise cholesterol. But new research paints a very different picture. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, moderate egg consumption, about 6 to 7 eggs per week, has no significant impact on cholesterol levels in healthy adults. In fact, the nutrients in eggs may actually help balance your HDL, or good cholesterol, and lower inflammation. So, unless your doctor specifically advises otherwise, eating an egg a day is not only safe, it's beneficial. The mind-muscle connection. Here's something most people don't realize. Muscle health isn't just about the muscles, it's about the nerves that control them. And this is where another egg nutrient shines: choline. Choline supports the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps your muscles contract smoothly. Without enough choline, nerve communication can break down, leading to twitches, stiffness, or delayed muscle responses. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources of choline on the planet. That means each bite helps keep your muscles and your nervous system in sync, reducing cramps, improving coordination, and even supporting memory. Think of it like tuning an instrument. When your nerves and muscles are in harmony, everything just works better. Eggs and nighttime leg cramps. Let's talk about one of the most frustrating experiences for seniors: nocturnal leg cramps. You're resting, finally asleep, and then bang, your calf locks up so tight it feels like it might tear. These cramps are often triggered by dehydration, nerve dysfunction, or poor muscle recovery overnight. Eggs can actually help reduce those episodes. Here's how. The protein in eggs helps muscles recover and rebuild after daily wear. B12 supports nerve communication, preventing misfires during rest. Vitamin D improves calcium absorption, ensuring smooth contractions. When combined, these nutrients create the perfect nighttime repair formula. Try pairing a light egg-based dinner like a vegetable omelet or boiled eggs with steamed greens with a glass of water or herbal tea. This not only fuels your muscles, but keeps your body hydrated and balanced throughout the night. You'll wake up feeling lighter, stronger, and less stiff, without those painful spasms that used to ruin your sleep. Simple tips to maximize egg benefits. Before we move on, let's quickly cover a few practical ways to make the most of this muscle-saving superfood. 1. Avoid overcooking. Overheating eggs can destroy some of their delicate nutrients like B12 and choline. Soft-boiled or lightly scrambled is best. 2. Pair with greens. Combine eggs with spinach, kale, or broccoli for added magnesium and potassium, both essential for muscle relaxation. 3. Stay hydrated. Even the best nutrients can't work without proper hydration. Always drink water before bed if you're prone to cramps. 4. Combine with healthy fats. Add a little olive oil or avocado. Vitamin D and choline are fat-soluble, so pairing them with healthy fats improves absorption. 5. Eat consistently. The benefits of eggs build up over time. Regular intake, not occasional, makes the biggest difference for muscle repair. The bigger picture. Eggs are more than a breakfast staple. They're a complete, affordable, and accessible food that helps your body fight the natural effects of aging. For seniors, especially those dealing with fatigue or cramps, they can be the foundation for restoring strength and balance. They don't just feed your body, they train it to heal again. And the beauty is, it's simple. No powders, no pills, no side effects. Just real food doing what real food does best, nourishing your body from the inside out. So, the next time you crack an egg, remember, you're not just making breakfast. You're investing in your strength, your stability, and your future mobility.
2. Bananas, the nighttime energy fuel for your muscles. Let's talk about one of the most common, affordable, and yet most misunderstood foods on the planet, the banana. For years, people have either praised it as a superfood or avoided it for being too sugary. But when it comes to aging gracefully, preserving muscle mass, and rebuilding strength after 60, the humble banana might just be one of the most powerful, science-backed foods you can eat before bed. As we age, our metabolism slows, hormone levels shift, and the body's ability to rebuild muscle weakens, a process scientists call anabolic resistance. After your 50s, your muscles don't respond to protein the same way they did in your 30s or 40s. Even if you're eating chicken, eggs, or protein shakes, your body might not be turning that protein into strength efficiently anymore. And that's where bananas come in. Not as a protein source, but as a catalyst. See, your body can't rebuild muscle without energy. Protein alone isn't enough. Your cells need glycogen, a form of stored carbohydrate that acts as fuel for muscle repair. When glycogen levels drop too low, often due to long gaps between meals or skipping dinner, your body may start breaking down muscle tissue to get energy. That's the last thing you want after 60. Bananas are nature's way of refilling that glycogen tank, cleanly and efficiently. They're rich in natural carbohydrates like glucose, fructose, and sucrose, all easily digested and absorbed by your muscles. Think of them as the charging cable that powers your body's overnight recovery system. Eating a banana 30 to 60 minutes before bed provides a gentle flow of energy to your muscles through the night, allowing your body to shift into recovery mode instead of breakdown mode. And that's just the beginning. Bananas are packed with essential electrolytes and micronutrients seniors often lack, such as potassium, a critical electrolyte that supports muscle contraction and prevents those painful nighttime leg cramps many older adults experience.
Potassium also balances sodium levels, protecting your heart and keeping your blood pressure in check. Magnesium, known as the relaxation mineral, helps calm nerves, relax muscles, and lower cortisol, your stress hormone. Studies show magnesium deficiency is common in seniors and is linked to poor sleep and chronic fatigue. Vitamin B6. This vitamin helps convert food into usable energy and supports amino acid metabolism, turning protein into the building blocks your muscles need. In essence, a banana isn't just a snack. It's a natural muscle recovery supplement perfectly designed by nature. A simple bedtime combo for muscle renewal. Here's a simple nighttime formula that can make a real difference. 1 ripe banana plus 1 cup of warm milk or unsweetened almond milk. This combination gives your body fast carbs from the banana to refill glycogen stores, protein from milk to support muscle repair, and tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your brain produce serotonin and melatonin for better sleep. In a 2020 Journal of Geriatric Nutrition study, seniors who consumed a small carb-protein snack before bed had 15% less muscle breakdown overnight compared to those who didn't eat. The reason is simple. Your muscles repair while you sleep, and they need fuel to do that. That's why 1 banana before bed, paired with protein, can dramatically improve your muscle recovery, sleep quality, and morning strength. And for those worried about sugar, remember, the sugar in fruit is not your enemy. When combined with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, it digests slowly and supports your metabolism. What really matters is how you use that sugar, and your muscles use it perfectly. So, if you're over 60, tired of waking up stiff, or noticing your arms and legs feeling weaker, a banana might just be the small, powerful change that helps you wake up stronger. Nuts, the nighttime repair toolkit for seniors. If bananas recharge your muscles, nuts rebuild them. They're nature's most compact, nutrient-dense food, loaded with healthy fats, plant-based protein, and minerals and antioxidants. Every bite delivers what your aging body needs: repair, protection, and long-lasting energy. But here's the part most people miss. The timing of eating nuts makes a massive difference. When you eat them in the evening, ideally 30 to 60 minutes before bed, your body can use their slow-digesting nutrients to heal and restore muscle tissue overnight. Let's explore how different nuts help your body in unique ways. Almonds, the muscle soothers. Almonds are rich in magnesium and vitamin E, a powerful duo that helps muscles relax and recover. Magnesium supports enzyme activity that repair micro-tears in muscle fibers caused by daily movement or even mild exercise. Vitamin E, on the other hand, acts as an antioxidant, protecting those cells from oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of muscle fatigue in seniors. Eating a handful of almonds before bed can also reduce restless leg symptoms, promote calmness, and help you fall asleep faster. Walnuts, the inflammation fighters. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation silently attacks muscle tissue, joints, and even the brain. Walnuts are among the only nuts rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, which help combat inflammation and improve circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to muscles during deep sleep, improving overnight recovery and morning flexibility. Walnuts also contain melatonin, making them one of the few natural sleep-supporting foods. So they're a perfect evening snack for older adults who struggle with insomnia or wake up often during the night. Pistachios, the circulation boosters. Pistachios are rich in L-arginine, a compound that helps produce nitric oxide, a molecule that widens blood vessels and improves blood flow. That means more oxygen, nutrients, and hormones reach your muscle cells while you rest. This not only supports muscle repair, but also enhances your heart health, which becomes even more important after 60. A few pistachios before bed can also stabilize blood sugar, making them a great choice for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Brazil nuts, the thyroid protectors. Brazil nuts are tiny but mighty. Just 2 of them provide your entire day's worth of selenium, a trace mineral that supports your thyroid gland. Your thyroid controls metabolism, energy, and muscle-building hormones, all of which slow down as we age. Low selenium can lead to sluggish metabolism, fatigue, and loss of lean body mass. By including a couple of Brazil nuts in your nightly mix, you help your thyroid function optimally, which supports energy and muscle tone naturally. After just 2 to 3 weeks of doing this, many seniors notice less morning stiffness, fewer leg cramps, improved grip strength, and a surprising boost in daily energy. Because this isn't just eating healthy, this is targeted recovery nutrition for the aging body.
Rebuilding strength is possible at any age. Here's the truth most people never hear. Muscle loss with age isn't destiny, it's a deficiency. If your body isn't getting the fuel, minerals, and rest it needs, your muscles start shrinking and your balance declines. But if you supply the right nutrients at the right time, you can reverse that decline even in your 70s or 80s. Because your body never forgets how to heal, it just needs a little help remembering. Think about it like this. Your muscles are living tissue. Every night, your body goes to work repairing, regenerating, and refreshing those tissues. But without the right fuel, the repair crew has nothing to work with. Bananas give your muscles energy. Nuts give your muscles materials. Together, they form the perfect nighttime recovery system. Add to that the earlier foods, cottage cheese, eggs, kiwi, and pumpkin seeds, and you have everything your body needs to rebuild lean muscle, strengthen bones, improve balance, and slow down aging from the inside out. This isn't about bodybuilding, it's about body maintenance, keeping your body strong enough to live independently, enjoy your hobbies, travel, and hug your grandchildren without fatigue. And the best part? You don't need supplements, powders, or expensive shakes. Just simple, real foods, timed smartly. Your evening ritual for strength. Try this tonight. 1 ripe banana, a small handful of mixed nuts, a glass of milk or water. Then give it 2 weeks. Watch how your mornings feel. Notice how climbing stairs gets easier. Pay attention to your balance, your grip, your confidence. That's not magic. That's your body healing itself. Because aging isn't a process of falling apart. It's a process of rebuilding smarter when you give your body what it truly needs. So the next time you reach for a late-night snack, skip the cookies or chips. Choose the foods that work with your body, not against it. Because every night is an opportunity, not just to rest, but to rebuild. And when you wake up stronger, steadier, and more energized, you'll realize that the power to stay young was never lost. It was just waiting for the right fuel.